I just picked up some amazing autographs. And man, these kind of speak for themselves. But this here is a kind of who's who of modern cricketers, guys that scored over 5,000 test runs. You got Brian Lara on there, Martin Crowe, Kapil Dev, Steve Waugh and his brother Mark, Sachin, a bunch of other really good players too. But that is a really amazing set of cricketers. And I didn't just get one of those, I actually got two of them. And you can see they are hand signed. There's slight difference between the autographs. Just super cool. In addition, got another 5,000 test run sheet as well with Sachin's autograph in it, and 3,000 ODI, which again, you got Crowe, Sachin, and others, Mark Taylor. Super cool. So that's a good kickoff to this video. Want to give a shout out to Ken Mills. He's got an eBay store, but he also has a website, Right Stuff Autographs. Was really nice to deal with. One of these guys that's been in the industry for a really long time, collect a lot of autographs by hand, and I'll get to some really neat stuff here in a minute. But this is just an example of the kind of stuff he has. Was happy to pick these up. Not sure if he has any other ones like this. I think I bought him out, but he has some really awesome stuff. So definitely suggest checking his stuff out. Some other cool stuff I bought from him. Here's a section of West Indies autographs. An all Hall of Fame lineup here. Viv Richards, Garry Sobers, Gordon Greenidge, Clive Lloyd, Desmond Haynes, Rohan Kanhai. Again, 6 for 6 Hall of Famers and some of the greatest players of all time, and a couple other, maybe slightly less attractive, but same names on these ones as well. So really was happy to pick up 3 of these. We'll probably hold these for the long term, but if there was someone out there that really wanted these, I'd be willing to discuss a trade or a sale for one of them. But just really happy to have them. Another cool item that he sold me. These are 200 test wicket players from the modern era. You got Courtney Walsh on there, Akram, Ambrose. That's Shane Warne. Murph Hughes, obviously, and other great players. I'm just kind of calling out the best of the best, but some really fantastic players here. I'll get to the grand finale here in a second, but PayPal ended up taking some extra fees from me, and he was pretty apologetic about it, so he threw in some extras. These were just bonuses he sent me, which are really cool. Some English Test captains. The one I was most excited about was right here, Len Hutton signature. I did not have a Hutton signature. One of the best batters of all time. So that was really cool. But, some other great players here as well. And then this was another bonus he sent me, which is England players scoring 5,000 test runs. And obviously would have been cooler if we had these filled in with Hammond and Hobbs and Barrington. But look at the names that are there. You've got David Gower, Jeffrey Boycott, Dennis Compton, Colin Cowdery, Graham Gooch, and Ian Botham. So, every single name on here, with the exception of Erdich, like every single name's a Hall of Famer. So really, really cool. I did not have most of their signatures. So that was a nice bonus I did not expect. So thank you very much for that, Ken. All right, now for the grand finale. These are probably my 2 favorite items on here. Maybe not the most valuable or the most expensive, but these are super kind of unique and things I really value. So this here was 1994. Brian Lara put up a 501. So he scored 501 runs in this match. And this is the official scorecard from that day. It's a really kind of neat item in and of itself. But yeah, that's the official scorecard. And, Ken Mills, who I mentioned earlier, he actually followed Lara's career from very early on. He actually has some photos of him from when Lara was still 16, 17 years old, which is pretty cool. But, this is a really cool piece of history. And, signature right there. So a signed copy of the original scorecard. I just thought this was a really, really cool thing to have. I don't know if I'll frame it or whatever, but just happy to have it for now. And then for the grand finale, this to me was the coolest thing in the whole lot. A very early photograph of Garry Sobers, signed. And, not just a photograph, but, press photo. So, you've got an original press photo from a really, really important match where Sobers and Frank Worrell combined for 384 runs not out on the 5th day of the first test match in Barbados. So man, what a cool what a cool piece of history from 1960. It's right there. And you got the original stamps on this. You can see it's original from London. I don't have a lot of original press photos, so even if it wasn't signed, this would be really cool. But with it being 1960 from Sobers and Worrell partnership and signed by Sobers, I don't know. I just think that's kind of tough to beat. So I was really happy to pick this up, and really the whole lot. Just a ton of history here, and the fact that I was able to pick all these up at once is just kind of mind-blowing to me. So let me know what you think. Any interest in this kind of thing, or are you just into cards? Good pickups, bad pickups? Yeah, let me know.